after a lot of no's and resistance, the Lord opened up the door for him. We came in there, and we were able to take 2 of the men and take them off the street and get them into Bethel Colony. So in my zeal, my excitement about it, I said, man, this is one day these people don't know us. If they become familiar with us and comfortable with us, how many more will say yes every day? And that's the thing, is that right now, because the discipleship program is broken, the best thing to do is use programs that aren't broken and fix the people using outside sources while you get your inside fixed up, you know? But it's like hurting people hurt people. Right now, it's like hurting people running it, you know? So if that happens, you know that. You can't have any change.
David, you made an observation about the spirit inside the mission yesterday. Do you remember what that was?
Yeah, I do, because the Lord had given it to me. I was sitting across at the coffee shop, and I was really like saying, like, why doesn't it work? Because there's an appearance that, hey, Christ is there. What can I bring? Because that's the one thing that you want to know is, like, what can I bring besides a business degree in marketing? To what can I bring here? And God specifically said, he said, no longer will I allow the element of religion to replace love. He said, I'm going to show up with you. And so then all of a sudden I saw, the Lord just reminded me, you know, there's pictures of Jesus eating the Last Supper, there's the cross. And so, like, he's visually there, but that's religion. The Pharisees brought religion everywhere they went. So immediately I think the scripture comes to mind where he says, look, you go 1,000 miles to make one disciple, and he's worse heathen, or
twice the son of hell.
Twice the son of hell that you are. So, and that's what I saw. Like, you have 2 disciples. That's the first. I'm like, whoa. If we bring love, how can they not? Love is what changed me.
Sure.
What changed me crossing that bridge wasn't like, stop using drugs. I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. They'll know you're Christians by your love.
That's it.
That's the preeminent message from Genesis
That's
to
it.
Revelation. Love. I can show it to you in the 10 Commandments. It'll blow you away. It's everywhere in the Bible.
And that's the key, is that I believe that we will bring the element of love with every person. And that's why you asked yesterday, would you replace the staff? I think you have to, because if you want to bring love, you have to bring people that you know love well.
Okay, Dave, how do we do that? How
Okay.
do we replace the staff?
Okay, look, I just want to say one other thing in your background that you didn't mention for the members that weren't here. Any of you familiar with John Maxwell? He's
Yeah.
John
Yeah.
Maxwell trained.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a
Okay.
certified trainer for John Maxwell, so I
Okay.
train trainers.
I don't know who that is.
He's
Good. Who's that?
He's out of Atlanta, but he writes a lot
Christian?
of books. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's real popular on his books, his videos.
Motivation. Yeah.
Now, if we do this, and we're talking, we're discussing that right now. We've made a decision already. But if we do this, how are we going to handle the transition? We need help from the city. We need, because we're going to have a whole staff walking out, because it's a lot of family members.
Right. And that's of course always the question, is there's going to be upheaval. You know that. You're going to have, it's like you're going to have conflict for a couple weeks. You just have to be prepared. It's just like when I fired somebody in business. I fired one person, and boy, they were like, they're going after your clients, and it's nasty.
Yeah.
So, there's just preparation for that part of it. The other part, as far as staff, obviously, I have to know what positions they have, so that I can then go to people who I've thought about. But obviously, I couldn't approach people and say, hey, you want a job? And then quit your job, and then they don't have a job. So I need to know, if you all chose me, how many positions, what are those positions, aside, because you don't have the executive director position.
Talking about salary.
Salary-wise, you're gonna save 14 grand right off the top between the two. So the only other positions that you'll have are the other positions that we would definitely have to bring in staff, because unfortunately, there aren't a lot of people that are just saying, okay, I'll give you my time for a year. I don't
that's.
know.
There's usually nobody.
You know what I mean?
Just
I
a
don't.
wild guess, huh?
I don't. But I'm definitely, will tell you this, that whatever the current administration lower level is getting paid, they're not gonna get paid, whoever I bring on, any more than that current amount. So that's where they're gonna stay, and then the goal will be to be able to get the place in a position where it's cleaned up internally, spiritually, and then externally cleaned up, and then utilize the space that's in there effectively, because there's tons of space not even used, and we talked about that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But also, what I thought about